Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be painting a Dot Mandala Journal using the colors set from yellowish green to bluish green. So I'm using Sprout Deco Art acrylic colors, Sprout Citron Green, Sour Apple and Sea Breeze. Here I will show you a really nice technique that I tried. So whenever I used to do the dot used to float down. So in order to prevent that, I'm masking the edge of my journal with a masking tape. I hope this will help me. And even if my dot will flow, so that we cannot control because I used to do the dot plumpy. So even if it flows, it will not destroy the size of my, hope it doesn't destroy. So let's see till the end. And I have already done the grid marks with 12 stencil sectors division, and I'm using golden yellow, or you can use blended yellow to do the center dot using happy dotting rod. So I'm using a 13.0 dot to do the center. If you don't have, you can use the yellow rod. It's equivalent to the yellow glass rod that you can use to do your center dot. Then it's the normal. I will go from the yellowish green and do my concentric circle. I used to go very slow with this dot and let the center dot to get right, because this gives you a chance, if ever you have a mistake, you can erase it out. So once the first circle is done, in the gap of the two circle I will place the second circle. So you can increase the size, or if you see as per your spacing, you can adjust with your dotting rod. So here I am using 2.5 of happy dotting tool and going increasing the size. If you don't have, you can use the first circle with your pink dotting tool, then white, then blue, and last you can go with the green one. Now our rings of circles have been done. So take a moment to poke out, like if there are bubbles, air bubbles in your dot, do take it out using a sharp needle or through the tip of that pink tool. It will help so that you will have a even, there is no holes in your dot. Next, I'm going with a dot and the swoosh with walking of dot, and this I will be doing it in each and every white line. Just I'm placing the dot at the above of the white line and using my pink tool to drag it down with the sharp end. This I am using recurve brushes from Thoughtful Dots. You can use a very thin liner brush. I'm using 2/0 with less spin. Just you see how much slow I go with my brush design. Mandala is all about taking a pause from your busy life, and this brush stroke will help you to just be calm and go with the rhythm of your brush. The first floral design was a longer one, so I have used the rigger brushes from Thoughtful the liner brush. You can go for any liner brushes, and if you have, next we will go with the short bristle like the petals structure. I'm going with the US Art Supply short medium length short bristle. As the length is medium, so you get a very plumpy at the top, and a very sharp edge at the bottom. So this I used to get very good, like I'm getting the very good sharp tip using my short bristle brushes. You can do this with liner brushes, but you need to have that flexibility and control to stop and get a thin sharp edge at the end. So now we are done with the semicircular design. So all the 3 petals I have done using only one brush. You can adjust your petal size by loading more amount of paint or less amount of paint. So it depends on the gap what you have, and you can adjust accordingly as per your grid marks. So once your designs have been dried out, go for highlighting. So this really helps to give a 3D kind of look. I love highlighting, and I go with the gold or white pearl or any lighter color, so it gives that pop of or 3D texture to my mandala. So now we are at the center design is done, and now we will do little bit of design at the end. So all the design what I'm now doing, I'm using only one single brush to do that. You can see how slow I'm going. Mandala is all about slowing down. So once it is done, go with the top dot with the flowered center with the golden, and then with using your pink, the smallest rod of the pink, I'm going for the small micro dots. Now at the last we will be covering the edge, and this too I'm doing with the small side of the pink rod. I'm just dipping a very less amount of paint and doing it. So this way you will complete all the edges, and now we are done.